Hello, you two. Welcome back to Light Tommy C. I'm your host, Tommy Cunningham. Today, what we are planning to talk about is a little bit about the different radio frequencies in this entire state of Indiana. Like, 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 like I've been doing some looking up, like on radio frequencies throughout these different areas here. Like, sadly, the only county that I'm hardly finding radio frequencies for is like Lawrence County. It's like Orange County. I can understand why, because those two counties are pretty short and their fire dispatch is pretty widened out. Their fire departments in Orange County, they got a fire dispatch for Paoli. They got a fire dispatch for French Lick. They got a security dispatch for the Blue Sky Casino. Now, on those conditions, we got to talk about what is important: listening to radio frequencies or having a time of your life. So I like the different places around like different places that use like different radio frequencies. Because honestly, you guys, we can find like number one. The first radio frequency could be a little bit more clear. That could be my first judgment. And like number two, a lot of people are trying to like into the automated dispatch because Indiana's on this P25 system, and they're trying to make it so the safety system. But sadly, down there in Lawrence County uses like an NXDN. Now that one right there is a little bit different, and honestly, just listening to radio stuff like that and listening to radio stuff down there in Myrtle Beach. Now those two places honestly had like different radio communication, because they are probably in two different states. Myrtle Beach is in South Carolina. Bloomington, Bedford is like in Indiana. Now then after that we got us a couple of choices for like default radio frequencies. Like 154.5700. Now, not a lot of fire agencies and EMS agencies use that because they are not in the option of like using a primary radio system. So like if we look at like a much bigger metropolis like Tampa. Tampa uses an EDAC system, but they are currently transferring their EDAC system to like a more like P25 like system. And I'm like, hey, why don't you guys get like a different radio frequencies, and we could hack on to your your like radio frequencies. Well, if we put that into our mind, we're using like we're already using like so much more like different radio frequencies every day. Okay? So like the different radio frequencies we're using is it's like number one, using like radio frequencies to use it for like most of your day. Like number two is using like radio frequencies on different reality. Well, all those different stuff, we got to understand that with those different responsibilities of like radio frequencies, we honestly got our hands full. Now plus now plus also just to do a little bit of thinking on that. Radio frequencies in our different nature, it's like thinking about several different areas. Like number one, using radio frequencies to help you guys out on your different journeys, okay? Like maybe your first journey is probably to like a big town, alright? And a big town is, just saying, is Indianapolis. Let's see that place for an example. Alright, Indianapolis has like a lot of hotels and like a lots of different stuff. They have a northwest side, they have a north side, they have a northeast side, southeast, east side, they have a west side, they have a southwest side, which that's where the airport is. They have the south side of Indianapolis, that's where Greenwood is, that's where Shelbyville is. Shelbyville's home of the Horseshoe Casino, Indianapolis. Now, also to talk about some of these different areas, like a lot of different areas, like think about this before you guys are using like more and more like different stuff, okay? You guys already live inside a big town, okay? Like number one, let's talk about Louisville. Now Louisville has like the Glenn Snyder, which sounds close to the airport. That one's close to the Louisville Mega Caverns. Now the Louisville Mega Caverns, that has some of the bestest Christmas stuff you guys could find around. Now plus also you guys can find like 4 different radio frequencies in that area, okay? It's like number one, 154.235. That's down there in Lawrence County, and that's only their fire dispatch. But if you guys get that mixed up with a police dispatch in a different county, you guys are like in a big giant trouble, okay? because those people likes to use these different radio frequencies. And also, to do a little bit of thinking about that 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 last time we talked about Indianapolis downtown region has like a completely different atmosphere. They they have a lot of homes there in Indianapolis. They got a lot of different stuff. Now, the Indianapolis Zoo, I've been there a couple times, and they have updated their stuff like crazy there. Now, 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 also, you guys can find like a couple of different radio frequencies, which are like from all around. Okay. So you guys are probably thinking, Tommy. You guys are probably thinking, Tommy. So you talked about these different towns. Now let's talk about a town that actually has like a bigger place, like Bally's. Bally's uses like housekeeping, security, and different options. Now, over there in Kentucky, they got a couple of big towns. They got Louisville. They got Owensboro. They got Henderson, Kentucky. Those are 3 towns in Lexington. Those are 4 big towns. Now the 2 towns that I've been to, and I've been to I've been to like Louisville, I've been to like Lexington, I just drove through there. Louisville, I've been out of their airport, and their airport there is like one of the bestest airports they got. Now, also, if we talk about the Indianapolis, if we talk about a couple different other places, like using like different radio frequencies, like Buffalo has like 4 great town radio frequencies. And they also got a lot of metropolitan radio frequencies, which are a whole lot more different than a single radio frequency, okay? But it's like also, to find out some more different stuff. Like number 1, the first radio frequency is up there in Terre Haute, which is a whole lot different. Up there in Terre Haute, they got a fire location device. They got fire operations. They got their local fire tones. They got an 800 response. Now Daviess County has like a DMR. They have like an analog and an NXT and sheriff's dispatch. They also have like a lot of different stuff. It's like finding this different stuff gets a lot of work. Alright, guys, just to do a little bit of a recap, we talked a little bit about big town radio networks. We did a couple of examples. We also talked about some of my favorite attractions, one of my favorite Christmas places, and one of my favorite spring places. Alright, guys, that's it for today's video. If you guys liked it, make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up, and make sure you guys smash that subscribe button and that notification bell, and I'll see you guys back in another video. Goodbye.